Afternoon, it's Tuesday. Just doing some measuring on my induction on here because I want to box it in. I've seen quite a big box on eBay. It might be 20-30 mil too big, and the Gen V one doesn't look right for what I want. The box I found will take all of this extender and trumpet. I need new trumpets as well because these straight cut trumpets are no good. They were damaged, that's why they're straight cut. They need the lip on, you know, the round lip for the air to go in better. So I need to, I think they're custom made as well. Gen V don't sell 50 mils off the shelf, so, and they're not cheap, man. So 4 of these I've got to pick up. But either way, I found a box that comes from here to around here, so it might be too long. So what I'll do, I'll speak to James Details. He's good at modifying things, so we'll see if we can shorten it. It's only a fiberglass box, so we should be able to shorten it by about 50 mil. Yeah, hopefully it'll do what I want it to do, but it takes ages to come. So I spoke to the seller. I did ask him to find me, but I'm busy, he said. So I've just ordered it empty box, just with a base plate and box. So I was going to discuss the filters and options with him, but some people are rude. Talking about rude, you know, I'm selling these kits on behalf of my friend who makes them now. Well, when we designed this kit, me and my friend Brian Boyce, we worked together to get these front wings done with another friend Phil to get them spot on, and then these wings were given to my mates who used them with the kit. And I helped Brian out a lot with his F2. He's helped me out a lot. He sent me the lights to copy and that, and I feel bad because I've ranted at him today and he hasn't replied yet. But basically, there's a Facebook group, Classic Fords and stuff. So they've shared my eBay listing, and Marcus Boyce, the son of Brian, he's gone on there calling it false advertising and it should be reported and this, that and the other, because I used a picture of Brian's Escort Maxi F2 in yellow. And I only use that because obviously it stands out in the advert's yellow. It's exactly the same as this. He hasn't got this developed kit on his, but it's exactly the same kit in yellow. So I thought, well, I asked Brian, I said, can you use your photo? He said, yeah, Kev. Anyway, I told his son this morning, I put a reply up, I says, don't be a bellend, speak to your dad, like. Well, he was on my Facebook friends list, so he phoned me. Oh, do you know those people who just phone you and talk over you and are rude? Well, I'm not going to lie, it triggered me, man, so I lost my shit with him. And he's talking to me like 10 men, like he's going to do me something, like he's a little smarmy little gangster he wants to be, do you know? I don't know what he's like in real life, but he come across as an horrible little bastard, to be honest with you. And I lost it. So I talked back over him, and I said, don't care if you're in Scotland, mate, don't phone me giving it 10 men, because if I see you, I'll nut you. Simple as that, mate. Don't phone me up giving it 10 men like you're some gangster. And I fucked him off, man. I blocked him. I kicked him off all the Facebook pages that I run, so he can't even go on the RS pages now. Can't stand people like that. Don't phone me up giving it 10 men. As well, he just come across as smarmy little wannabe bad man. And I've messaged his dad, man. I says, listen, I'm raging. I ain't been that raging in years, you know. Do you know what I mean? It triggered me, man. Do you know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie. I reacted. I shouldn't have reacted, but I did. And well, it's a good job he wasn't there, because the way I reacted, man, wow. I hate people. I hate people like that. So if you're going to moan about somebody using a photo of daddy's car, speak to daddy and see if daddy gave permission first, fella. You know, get back in your box, because don't phone me up giving it 10 men. You know, just don't do it. I reacted bad, yes. But how I reacted would have been how I reacted if he was here. So verbal attack on you would have been worse. Is better than if you'd have been here. I'm just telling you now, mate. Yeah, don't phone me up giving it 10 men. I hate people. I hate internet bullies, you know. You think because you're in Scotland you can talk to me like I'm a knob. Anyway, rant over. Hopefully Brian will put his boy in his place, because someone needs to. Right, I started stripping this. We got some rot. More rot. Get that. Outer skin's gone. A-pillar's gone. A-post, if you want to call it that. Bottom of the window's gone. All that's been chopped off anyway. Showed you all that before. All that's been cut off, that quarter panel. Knocked off them towers, you know, put the fake towers on, because the cosy is up here. So all that's been knocked off, both sides. Got rot in the boot, plate there, hole in the boot. That's where the other tower come off. These bolts were they put in there obviously for the fiberglass to bond to. I haven't took that quarter panel off yet. Little bit there. That inner wing's good. But then we come down here and they put the sills on fine across the sides, but they get to the end of the outer sill, look, they haven't even welded it on, and they haven't fixed the rust underneath it before they put it on. Look, there's no weld. Look, no, so what I'll do, I'll cut all that off and start again. So we might have to buy some sills and just use the ends of them, because that's what I mean. They've done a good job here, but I need to knock off every bit of filler I can find and see how well it's been put on across here. Like, yeah, strange, man. It's people though, innit? They just bodge things, you know. And I know it looks bad, and Jason was here, and when I was taking a hammer to it yesterday, hammer and chisel, he was like, fucking hell. I was like, yeah, but got to take it back to the worst bits before you can make it better again. I mean, it's just going to look worse, but it looks better. So I've got lots and lots of hours worth of preparation and welding and to do on this. We've got a donor car there, absolutely good bits on that. I've got another 3-door in the field if I need to cut bits off it, but we've got donor cars and we've got panels coming, so we've got new floor panels, which I'm not worrying about them for now. So I got my 1-inch box section there to see that there, that'll be welding in here prior to me. All this will be, so we'll weld across prior to doing the floor pans. But I'm leaving the floor pans for now because I've got loads more digging to do. So I've got to cut and dig and find every last bit of rot on this car, and we'll make it brand new. It's scary, isn't it, when you get to these stages? It's scary for people who own the car. Yeah, but we'll get there, man. We'll get there. Right, sorry for me rant earlier. I had to get out of my system, man, because I don't false advertise, you know. I don't lie. I don't blag about shit that I've got that I haven't. Do you know what I mean? So being accused of false advertising is not nice, man. Especially when it's my friend's car and I asked him permission to use the photos. You know, I literally had asked his permission on WhatsApp. Said, "Can I use your photo?" And Brian was like, "Yeah, carry on, Kev," because it's the same car. Then you get his son phoning me up, giving it gangster. So, you know, you come across bellends in your time, don't you? You know, I've come across one today. Juniby. Afternoon. It's a shitty day outside today. Proper raining and just muggy and horrible. But behind that, I've started cutting away to show show what I'm dealing with inside and show my cutting edges. I'll take that back off in a bit and show you. As you can see, some cuts away, look, fiberglass inners. What it shows you where you have to cut for these is cut down here, because you want this. You want to use this. This is your real leading edge. So you take away the original leading edge, so this will sit down and in. So you cut down this line here and around, so you can take that in a bit, and then basically you want to follow the edge all around there. That's where you cut all the way down to that. See that join there? So a little bit there. That's where the body kit will sit. So you want to have, this is where you want to remove. This is the important bit to remove, but you still want to have something here for the body kit to sit against. So you don't want to go too greedy when you start cutting. See, but the body kit will sit in on there, tight. It'll go in on there, tight. You'll have a new inner tub coming out. Here, you leave an inch for the body kit to go on there. We've got to rebuild the sill down there because they've done a really bad job on the sill. But yeah, that's where you'll want the body kit sitting in there. So you want to remove as much of this as you can, really. But you've still got to have something for the body kit to hang to. So yeah, so you can't be too greedy when you're cutting. You've got to take your time. You don't want to regret it and then go, oh shit, I've got to come back. This will lift up. This will come about this line here. This body kit will come up 1/2 inch here, and this is where it will settle into the car. Also, don't worry about this. I'm going to replace this. Cut this out. Yeah, this is giving me an idea of where I've got to cut to, because what I want to do before I start welding is cut all the badness off the car before I start putting good metal on. So it's not like I'm going to tackle this corner, cut away, move along. What I'm going to do, go around the car, apart from the chassis, cut everything off that needs to come off, then start my welding process around the car. And I won't be fitting these kits, I'll just screw these kits on, and it'll be for J&D Details to finish fitting and bonding the kit. But I'll have the kit on, the wings on, everything in place. But before, like I said, it's a long process. What I do is cut all the badness off and put good metal on, and then start figuring out where the kit goes and what's needed and what's not. So like I said yesterday, well, I did speak to another Jay, you know, the windscreen man Jay. Asked him if he can take this screen out. He's away over Christmas. I don't want to start taking the screen out because, well, I'll mess it right up. It'll just become a messy job. So I've got to wait for Jay to come. So whilst I'm waiting for Jay to come and take that out, I'm going to start tackling the A-posts. The pillars can be done after. Start going around, looking at the sills. Still got to take the near side rear quarter off. But like I said, it's horrible today. Need a dry day so I can pull it outside and start cutting. I don't want to start cutting and destroying stuff. I don't mind cutting bits, but when you've got to take quarters off that are full of fiberglass, you just have a room full of fiberglass dust. And I don't want it. It's dusty enough in here as it is, man. No lights on at the minute, so it's a bit dark in here, so I apologise. But tomorrow, my other mate Jason's coming. He's bringing the Fiesta back, and he's bringing another Escort van. Decided the red one up there, man, it's got that paint on it. I'm gonna get rid of that. I'll try and get it running, but I'm gonna get rid of that. We've picked up another Mark 6, a white one. So we're gonna do another MRM van, but probably in white, with a black stripe. Maybe red, but it's white at the minute. So we'll see. But I'm gonna sort it out. We'll get a bib on it. We'll do what we need to do. Yeah. And the Fiesta's coming back. An update with the Fiesta tomorrow. You know, the one Jason purchased he was going to use as a race car, then decided he's on a road car because it was too nice. We're going to have that here, give it a good clean over, and that's up for sale. So I'll be advertising that. So if anybody's interested in that, give us a shout. I don't think it'll take long to sell that one. So, right, see you in a bit. Afternoon. What time is it? 1 o'clock. Hot chocolate time. So in winter, so the hot chocolate's back out now. So I'm pissing out with these wing mirrors. Yeah, it's pissing down today. So Jason's replica's out there. Got a car cover on it. I'll have to wrap up his doors as well. So oval weather, car cover, and doors all wrapped up nicely. Keep everything nice and dry. So I was gonna push on with that today, but the weather's horrible, and what I want to do is put a gazebo up here, because you know the cutting of fiberglass in here just goes everywhere. So I've still got to remove the near side rear quarter and the amount of fiberglass and stuff that's on there. So I want to do it outside, but it's pissing down. So I'm going to get a gazebo up, but I just couldn't be bothered today. So I dropped this down off the ramp. I've taken the passenger side wing mirror off. I'm going to look at fitting these WRC ones, and it comes with like a little 4mm thread that goes through that hole there. So I need to make a spacer up to go on the back of that, and then find a 4mm washer. Roof bars to go on my Ranger as well, pissing them out with them. I was supposed to get today, this is a crank out my Ranger engine, cylinder Ranger. I was supposed to get this morning conrod bolts, chain tensioner, and lifters, little hydraulic lifters that go in the rocker shaft. I was supposed to get them this morning. That hasn't happened, so I was going to get this built up over the weekend. That hasn't happened, man. So I'm hoping maybe tomorrow. It's going to look like Monday probably. Well, I don't know if I told you, the headlights failed in my Ranger because I fitted LEDs without resistors. But it didn't matter if you have resistors or not. Apparently, you can't fit LEDs on my model Ranger and the headlight in the dip beam. So there is a whole forum about it on Facebook. So I've ended up buying this bypass loom, which will be here tomorrow hopefully. So I fit a bypass loom on the Ranger, I've put the big LED on the roof as well, so I'll be able to see where I'm going in the night time then. Yeah, because at the minute I've got no dip beam. This is doing me nothing. Yeah, I'm also looking for a left-hand drive wiper motor. I'm trying something else. I might need room, you see, in here for an induction box I've got coming. I think the linkage is going to be in the way. I don't know. I'm not sure. If it is, I'll modify the linkage, man. We'll see. So, yeah. Let's piss about with these wing mirrors. Then I'm going to chop a roof vent in, I think. So wing mirrors, roof vent, and I'm going to sort out ordering the cage soon as well. From Custom Cages. I sell a cage for 888. I think it was 888 delivered. So, yeah. I've also got to drain the fuel system, weld all that in. I haven't done it because I got fucking loads of other shit to do. I know I shouldn't be pissing about wing mirrors and roof vents, should I? But it's a shit day, look. Jason never turned up yesterday with the van or the Fiesta, so he's turning up this evening. I think he had trouble with his truck, some wiring issues with his truck. He's waiting for trailers for his dolly as well, so hopefully this evening we'll have a white Escort van and his Fiesta here. Yeah, we'll sort that out this evening. I'll let you know, man. So plodding on. What else am I doing? I've got to get that on the ramp soon as well, because that'll be going in a few weeks. Yeah, I really wanted to get stuck into my engine. That's what's thrown me, because I wanted to do my engine today and this weekend for the Ranger. So I'm a bit thrown. I'm waffling. See you in a bit. Morning. I don't think I've videoed anything. I should have done. I'll be honest with you. It's, what day is it today? Saturday today. And since Boxing Day, I've been in here. So Thursday, Friday, or half day Friday. Ranger's up there. All that's off that at the minute is the bonnet and the wheels, in preparation for the engine change. So we've got a set of wheels over there, bonnet there, and I'll show you what I've been up to. One sec. There we have my new 3.2 Duratorque, is it? Duratorque diesel. Cylinder head's bolted on. Cams are resting in situ. The rocker shafts are resting on there. So that needs sealing on. But before you put that on there, by this, I can't remember if there was room for the, I don't want to take the sprockets off. So I'll see if I can just lift the chain on there before I bolt it all down. Obviously not tensioning it up. Need a timing tool as well, because I've got to pin those in. But yeah, it's all together. Bottom end's together. Here you go. Nice crank and rods and new shells, new pistons plus fives. Yeah, because we got piston slap on this, if you remember. So loads of parts to keep cleaning up. That goes over you. There's your sump baffle there, so I've got to clean all that up before that goes back on. I'm also going to fit the turbo that came with this, because my turbo started whining randomly a couple of weeks ago. So there's a nice clean turbo there that came with the engine, so I'm going to fit that turbo. I think I might have to change the actuator, because it's electronic actuator, so I might have to put that electronic actuator onto the turbo off this. Yeah. Yeah, man, I hope you all had a good Christmas. I haven't filmed anything since before Christmas, I don't think. Box of bits there that always blows Pierce's mind. When my mate Pierce does wiring and stickers, when he looks at these boxes, he's like, fucking hell, Kev, don't need to put it back together, but slowly going back together. What else been up to? I don't know if I showed you this. We picked up another van. So this is going to be exactly the same as this one, in white. So we've got a turbo diesel engine over there. That'll be going on that. So we're going to make another one in white. It's a pretty clean van, man. I'll show you the inside in a bit. I washed it up. It's only had a quick wipe over, but fuck me, it's a nice, clean, tidy van. So I'm happy with that. So there's a diesel in it already, but there's cylinder head gas. The cylinder head's not on it, so it's in bits. Get this a wipe over. Bring me mats in now, because I'm driving that to Birmingham with it, because going out on the piss. Yeah, gonna get drunk. That's the replica there at the minute. Yeah, look how clean that is, man. Needs a good polish up, but tidy, innit? And we've got mine, look. So we've got to make new roof racks. Jason doesn't like my roof rack, even though it's perfectly fucking usable. He hates it. So I've got to make some new roof racks to match him roof racks. He wants it to go in line with the roof in tubular. What's tubular roof rack? So fucking something else to sort out. Thanks, Jason. Yeah, Christmas is done. New Year's is nearly here. Yeah, Christmas Day. I was back in here Boxing Day, getting that up on the ramp. See the bottom of this? It's really clean and tidy truck. So what I have got is a shitload of lanyard guard. I got it on that Black Friday sale. So because this is nice and clean for a truck, I'm going to lanyard guard it. Makes it all look brand new. Yeah, so we'll lanyard guard this when the engine change is done. So yeah, plodding on, man. So there's the bolts there for the top end there. So obviously brand new head bolts and shit. And we got what else? What have I got left? These are the old shells off the donor engine. That's the mains. Pretty tidy shells, to be honest. I'm not sure. I don't know the mileage on the engine, but pretty tidy. And these are the big ends. Not really any wear in there at all. Obviously worn. Do you know what I mean? But none of them are thin. None of them, no nice and thick, and none of them have gone through the zinc into the copper. Yeah, so that's the shells that come out of the engine. Really tidy, man. So yeah, so we've got good brand new shells. We've got main oil seal. We've got oil seal for in there, new cover. So yeah, and basically I didn't buy a new chain kit and guides because I put a new chain kit and guides on this engine a couple of months ago when I did the head gasket. So yeah, I've got a delivery. I have. Right, see you in a minute. Postman's just been. Look at that bad boy. Yeah, induction box, but look at the size of it. You can't go on the size of it because my hands, I've got stupid big hands, but yeah, what can I do for comparison? Can't really use my hands because, right, there we go, a mug. Look at that. I'll compare it to my hand. Yeah, I've got big fucking hands. But yeah, that's a bit big. So I spoke to my mate, Raj, at Autoflock Motorsport. Is it just Autoflock or something? I want to reduce this by 50mm. He was worried he wouldn't be able to do it very easily because it tapered up one end, but it tapers the same direction that end, so it'll be fine. So it goes up that end. He thought it'd come in that way as well, but it doesn't. It all goes up. So I want to cut 50mm out of here and put it back together. I want to put a ridge in the top for some foam air filter. I'll figure it all out, man. Well, yeah, like that. That's gonna be on the race car. Tea break, smoke break. But you know, I like my cigars and that. I've seen this on Facebook advert, so treated myself. It's a Zippo style lighter. Well, fluids in it, not gas. What's this? Oh. I know, I'm a big kid. I like that. Well, I think that's me done again for today, because this has taken me fucking hours. This is my sump baffle. This goes between the crank and the sump. Basically, it's just a baffle, but fuck me, over-engineered or what. Yeah, that's taken some scrubbing, and I still haven't finished it. I've got it clean. We're in the cleaning process. You don't get off the old gasket. That's stuck on. So old gasket sealant. So even though I spent a few hours scrubbing this, I've got to spend another hour or two getting this sealant off. Yeah, clean it as best I can. This is the outer. Give it a good scrub. So yeah, that'll do for today, I think. I'll pack up, and Pierce is coming round tomorrow. I forgot about. So Pierce will be here in the morning when I get back. Well, tomorrow afternoon, I think. Going to do some wiring on this for me. He's going to do the lamp on the top and the headlamp loom. So I'll put that out for him. Yeah, I'll sort that out. Dig that out now. Put that out for him, and then I'll be here in the afternoon. Oh, see you in a bit. Afternoon, 1:20, and in a workshop still. Pierce is here. You all know Pierce. He's been doing, well, his cap's there though. He's in there at the minute doing some wiring, but he's been doing all the wiring up for me on this, fitting a bypass kit for me so that we can get LEDs in my headlamps, because it blew the BCM fitting LEDs. It's a common issue, but this wiring kit I brought, it was supposed to be plug and play, but it's not on my car. Again, I wouldn't have been able to do it, man. Fucking rewiring shit though. So Pierce has done it. So we'll have LED headlamps, LED full beam, like everything else there. Because everything on there was white, but the headlamps were yellow, and it's a common issue on these. You can't run LEDs in the headlamps for some reason. I don't know if I've already told you all this shit, but it blew. This BCM here, so there's like a fuse box in there. This is called a BCM, but it coded. And I can reset it, get the code off, but then you can still only run halogens, and I want to run LEDs because it's like driving at candlelight of a night time. So, hello, there she is, Pierce's dog. I got this back out today because I'll show you what I'm doing in the engine bay in a minute. But look, oof, first one, Mark 6 with a louver. Look at that. So I've got two come off the lads who make these. So proper race car shit that, look. I've got two. I've got a smooth one, look, and I've got a textured one. The textured one's going on my black F2 in there. So, but I like that. You got to like that, look. But I'll show you what I'm pissing about within the engine bay as well, because my induction box plans have turned up, so I'll go and grab it. One sec. Ta-da! Look at that bad boy. Obviously it's far too big at the minute. When I say too big, as in height. So we're going to do some modifications to this. Basically what I want to do is remove, I'm going to cut it there, because see the taper there. So what I'll do, I'll cut it here, and I'll remove what I need to on the height wise from this area here. Because what I'm going to do, where the kicker is there for the ITB trumpets, I'm going to put that kicker there. So that means all this then will come up here. So that instead of going across there, that will come up here. So I've straight throttle bodies all the way up here. That'll create room down there. So those trumpets, instead of being there, will be about there. Then this box will go straight onto the throttle bodies there. And we'll have, I think if we take off, well, take off 20 minutes at a time. Start with 20, then 30, then 40. Keep taking it off until we get it right. But as a fair bit of work, so throttle body's got to come back off. Have to machine the base plate here to bolt onto the here. Yeah, it's a bit of work. And it's going to be tight, but be well worth it, I think. Yeah, so I want enclosed induction. I don't want filter here, but I just want to have an enclosed induction there, because eventually then I'll get somebody to 3D print me a nice box to here with a feed. And I've got loads of plans, but I want that on first. So bit of work involved, bit of head scratching, but it'll be worth it, man. It will be the bollocks. Oh, see you in a bit. Afternoon. It's New Year's Eve today. Back in here today, cleaned up my sump. So these sumps are known for rotting, so I'll give this sump a good going over, make sure it's okay. Any corrosion that I did see or marks on the outside I cleaned up. Just give it a lick of paint. So sump's mint. Starting to go through my box a bit. Oh yeah, just got like some gaskets there which I'll reuse because they're just metal strims. That's a water intake. This is your sump pickup pipe. This goes off the oil pump. So all that's got to go through the parts cleaner. Alright. There's the old oil pump which we won't be using because on my engine that's in the car it's got a mechanical oil pump, upgraded one. And this is one that fails apparently after about, I don't know, 60,000-80,000 miles. It's got fins in it. So won't be putting that one back on. And I'm going to clean these bits up, but I don't think I'm going to reuse them on the engine that's going back in, because what I want to do, when the engine comes out, I've got my new engine there. I want the old engine there on an engine stand. Stands in here somewhere. Where's the other stand? Oh, it's a stand over there. Let's have a look. We've got a few stands in here. There's a stand. I don't want it on that one. There was another one. Oh, there it is. That red stand there. So I'll put that red stand. Sorry, that one's getting old. So it's not rubbish, you know what I mean? It's a four-legged one, look, so it's good. So what I'm going to do with that stand, I'm going to take that down into my dirty shed, you know, with the engines in. So that can start to go down there. Yeah, engine stand there. So engine out of there. So we'll have engines next to each other. And then all the auxiliaries off of that engine can go straight onto that engine. But the thing is, I've got to flip this engine up, so I can't bolt anything on at the minute because I've got the chain, got to get the chain on there. Before the chain goes on there, I've got to sort the oil pan out. Before the oil pan goes on, I've got to sort the oil pump out. So, yeah. So what we'll be doing is stripping from one there to the other. So I think I'm at the point now where I can't do anything else to all these parts. Like I said, I'll clean these up, but I'll put them back. I don't even know if I'm going to clean them up for now. I'm going to put them back in the box. The only parts I'll keep out is those few parts there. That's the old fucking hell. See those bits that we're going to put there? See those glow plugs, the old glow plugs. I've got brand new glow plugs in this engine. Don't forget, I only just done the head gasket on this, so I was looking at the cam cover over there. It's absolutely caked in black death, so I'm not going to clean that because my cam cover on here is brand new cam seals, everything. So I'm going to take that off that engine, like I said, and put it onto this engine. So yeah, I'm going to start having a clean up here, clean up and tidy up. And then what I think I'll do, I'll move this across here a bit, because all the parts, I was thinking I might take Lee's van out for a couple of days. I don't like to leave it outside, but I might take that down to my house. It's driving, you know what I mean? It's watertight, I think. So I might take that down to my house for a couple of days. So everything that comes out of that bay then can be laid on the floor there. Do you remember last time? I only did the head gasket last time. And fuck me, I had this whole floor full of stuff, didn't I? So, yeah. I'll try and make as much space as I can for parts that are coming off the truck. So I think that's as far as I can go. Yeah, I'm going to put these back in the box for today. And then when I do come in here again, maybe tomorrow, it's engine out. Well, I'll start stripping the engine bay and get the engine out. Yeah, I've decided I'm going to put a brand new turbo on. So we've got turbo there. So I've looked on eBay and you can pick up brand new turbos for like 350, 400 quid. So I'm going to pick up a brand new turbo, I think. Might even stage 2 turbo because they're like 400 quid or something. I've just messaged a lad called Scott because he's had a new turbo and he's staged one. He says it's pretty good. See what he's got. Well, I'll leave it there. It's New Year's Eve, so I don't know if I said it before. I haven't done a video over Christmas, so I hope you all had a great Christmas. And I hope you all have a good New Year's Eve, man. My kids are here, so I'm having a quiet one. You know, a few fireworks, a couple of drinks, and chill. Yeah. Yeah, man. Right. See you later. Morning. 10:30. Started to strip down, radiators out, inductions off, all the pipes works off, another boost pipe to take off there. The most stupid design on this fucking car is this. This is for your diesel filter to bracket. You see those two holes at the bottom there? To get to those, to move this out of the way, because obviously it's in the way here, so if I lift, it's got loads of stuff's going to catch. To get to those two holes, you've got to take body control module fuse box off, bracket that holds that off, and then underneath that you have to take the ECU off. You have to loosen all this. It's not even off, it's just loose to get to 2 bolts here. There you are. Because you cannot get to those bolts with all this in place. So you have to take, not them 3, you have to take all those nuts and bolts off to get to those 2. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9 nuts and 1 bolt to get to 2 bolts. It's fucking ridiculous. That's just taking me ages, but it's a cold day today, man. Everything's frozen. Yeah, my fingers are freezing, so I've had to stop like 5 times so far to warm my fingers up in front of me heater and then start again. My pal Liam was supposed to be here today, give me a hand, but he's had childcare issues, so he can't come. So I'm plodding on my own. So, like, I've never took engine out on one of these before, so power steering next, so we'll drain that. Check the aircon pipes. What can be loose, because that one is loose there. Obviously we've got one at the bottom. Yeah, so see if I can detach that from the pump itself, hopefully. Hopefully that one will come off the pump. Then I'll drain the oil. See what electrics I can get off. Try and get as much electrics off as possible. So I've got to take this flume off the engine. Yeah, scuttle panels off. That moves out of my way, look. So then I've got that's an engine up there. There's an engine up there. So we lift the engine. Hopefully I can get enough lift, you know. And last time when I was doing the cylinder gasket, I was on a step ladder and stuff. I've got it on the floor this time. It'll go a bit lower than this. I've got it on the floor. Still having to use a fucking ladder in places. Have a look. Right, it's as low as it'll go. On the floor. Hopefully we'll be able to get the engine hoist under there and lift, you know. So, yeah. That's an absolute pain. So it's got to go back up in the air in a minute, so I've got to take that downpipe off the back. So I've got to take this heat shield off here, drop the downpipe off the back of this turbo. I brought a brand new turbo as well, so brand new turbo should be tomorrow or Saturday. It's Thursday today, so I brought a brand new turbo. So what I want to do is get this engine out, like I said, on an engine stand there, next to that one, swap all the auxiliaries, fit the brand new turbo. So we'll have a new engine with a brand new turbo going in. The only thing I'm reusing at the moment is injectors. I haven't got an issue with any of these, but can't service them. So at some point I'll have to buy a brand new set of injectors. It's like 1200 quid, so yeah, they're working at the minute. But I'd like to put a brand new set of injectors in as well. Yeah, man, plodding on, getting there. It's a fucking headache though. Yeah, it's an headache. Well, see you in a bit. It's been a long day today. Bit dark, isn't it? Oh, lights gone. There we go. But engine's out. What a pain in the arse that was. Right. Oh yeah. I don't know if you can see that. Cracked my windscreen, taking the engine out. So gotta get a new windscreen now. And new engine there. Old engine there. And you know what? I can't find my M10 threads to put it on the engine stand, so I thought tomorrow to get some M10 old thread and some nuts and have a tidy up. I'm rough as fuck again though, you know. So doing this with my mate Liam. Took us three hours to get that out today, but I'd already done the radiators and auxiliary hoses and pipes and stuff, you know. Oh, and I'd already done the inlet as well by the time Liam got here, so yeah, 3 hours to get it out. Not too bad. It was hard work. It's not an easy 3 hours. It was some graft. And I'll be honest with you, I think it's impossible to do something like this on your own. You'd never be able to get this done on your own. It was a two-man job. Like at one point to get nuts at the top of this bell housing, Liam was at the top holding the socket on with the ratchet for me, and I'm underneath moving the ratchet like that, whilst Liam's holding the socket and ratchet on the nut. Like absolute chore, proper chore. So, but it's out, look. It's out. So next few days we spent swapping all auxiliaries over, getting everything fine. I've got a new water pump and oil pump coming tomorrow as well. There's a few tricks I got to do with the oil pump apparently. Fill it full of Vaseline. Oof. So yeah. Well, that's my Sunday done. I am absolutely knackered. But we're going to end up with a new windscreen now as well. Nothing wrong with the old one, but I broke it. So yeah, I can't be living with a crack in the back of the windscreen. Obviously that'll pass MOTs and it's legal, but OCD will piss me off. So I'm going to get in this engine bay with some gunk as well. Clean it all out before the engine goes back in. Have a nice clean engine bay. Yeah. Yeah, man. Get it scrubbed. Well, see you in a bit. Afternoon. Well, bear with me. Sorry. Oh, day is it today? Monday afternoon. Day where everyone's gone back to work. I think I did a video yesterday when we got this out. Was it yesterday? Do you know what? I forget what fucking days were. It's up on the ramp out my way now because I need the floor space. I don't like the weight distribution on it. I've given it a good rock. It ain't going nowhere. So I've just shoved a transmission lift, that they call it. It's a fucking gearbox stand, I call it. Under the rear axle. Straight under the diff. Well, been out, got some M10 all thread. So there's the old engine on a stand there. And there's the new engine on a stand there. Which I've put the glow plugs and glow plug loom on, inlet and throttle body on. EGR and stuff is to be swapped over soon. Then we'll tackle the cams and timing chain side, taking bits off of this one. We've got new parts down here. We've got new water pump. Obviously new turbo I showed you before. We've got a new oil pump there, but that's the old vane type water pump. Now, if I use that water pump, I need to fill it full of Vaseline. I don't know if I'm going to use that water pump because I've been told in this engine by the previous owner of the vehicle that it's got the geared oil pump in there, the uprated oil pump. So if it has the geared oil pump, because they're bulletproof and last forever apparently, will be going in here. If it hasn't, and I've been told fibs, that oil pump will be going in here. Because it's what I got to hand, you know. It's brand new. So people moan about them, this, that and the other, but what? You're still getting 80,000 miles out of them, so yeah. But I'm hoping the geared one's in there, I can just fit the geared one and have no issues. Yeah, we'll start removing all the auxiliaries now. As I remove them though, they'll be going straight into that engine, so pretty much won't forget what's going where this time. Yeah, but I am rough, man. I've got a fucking bad throat and I've come up here today and the cold's getting on my chest, man, so I've got a job to do in the house. I've got to go and fix my washing machine because my drain pump died on the washing machine. The new pump's arrived. So fuck it, I'm going back in the warm. I'm going to fix my washing machine. I need to have a good tidy up in here from where we removed the engine. So I've got shit everywhere, look. Well, you know what? It's not that bad. I can do it when I come back up. It's just that, yeah, I don't like. Let me just check that that's set on the locking pins. Yeah, it is. Look, so that's sat on locking pins, and it's got the transmission lift under the rear diff. So I'm happy with that sitting there now. Yeah. So what day is it? Monday. I've got a. Did I tell you I smashed the windscreen getting out? Yeah. As I was pulling it out, I pushed the engine forward, and the torque converter hit the bottom of the windscreen. So I spoke to Jay. He's loaded me up a new windscreen in his van. But I'm going to wait for this to be fitted back in before I change the windscreen, because if I fucking change the windscreen now, go and fit the new engine, you know what'll happen, don't you? Fucking smash it again. So once this engine's in, get a new windscreen in. Thanks for Jay for looking after me again. He's a good lad, man. He come round and he removed the windscreen out the replica of Jason's replica. He's removed the windscreen out of that, so he's going to come back and put a new windscreen in my Ranger once these engines are done. Yeah, I'm fucked, man. I'm not liking the cold today, so I'm gonna go back in the house, man. I know. I don't even know what I filmed. You know, I haven't uploaded any videos. I've always over Christmas and stuff. Do you know what I mean? So, I don't know if my videos are gonna be even fucking interesting. But they are what they are. You know. Plodding on. Right. See you in a bit. Morning. Fucking don't know what time it is. It's 10:30, Tuesday. So, pal Percy's coming back over this morning. So, I'll get this load back down on the ramp. Percy's going to finish doing the headlamp bypass loom for me. I'll show you that. And he's going to, another big LED I put on the roof. He's going to sort that out for me as well. So I need to drop the roof lining for him. So going to have a tidy up as well. Whilst he's here, I'll sort out all my shit, have a good tidy up. And then start swapping all the auxiliaries over from one engine to the other and see what oil pump we've got in there. It's a cold one again. There's no snow here. Pierce only lives like 10 minutes up the road and he messages me, he says, Kev, can we call it another day? Because it's fucking snowing bad. Like, I'm like, dude, there's no snow here. It's just sleet and rain like this morning. He's like, oh fucking hell. All right then. So I thought he's being a bit dramatic, look. But it must be bad snow up where he is, 10 minutes away. But there's none here. So I'm going to push on. When he gets here, I'll show him up too, because I'll drop this down on the ramp. Well, I'll tidy up before, fucking half an hour before he gets here. Tidy up here a bit. And I'll get the roof lining off this again for him. It won't be long. Morning or afternoon, what is it? It's 11:45, nearly afternoon. Work's come to a halt today because as far as I've got so far, stripped down the timing side gear of this, the chain. There it all is. It's brand new sprocket, brand new guides, brand new chain, everything that was only on there when I did the head gasket, remember? So I'll be reusing that onto there. Started removing auxiliaries. There's a few there, like power steering, water pump. Oh, that's aircon. That one, that's power steering. Yeah, to go onto this one. But work's come to a halt today because, oh fuck me, life just throws shit at you, doesn't it? Non-stop. So I've got a tooth issue, broke a tooth. It's a veneer. I had it on for 20 years or more. Like, it's fucking come off yesterday and crunched the bastard, didn't it? Yeah, shattered. So I've got to try and find. I'm going to a dentist today. Try and sort that. Like, so. I'm also taking all my watches up to Birmingham because that's where I got to go. Get a load of batteries put in. So you know, I like my watches. So yeah, 2 birds, 1 stone and all that. Pierce did come yesterday. No fucking. He done the wiring from the lamp on the roof. He brought it down the windscreen area and he's just taped it onto the windscreen for now because he wants me to get the engine in and everything tidy before he puts a tidy loom in case he does it now and then it's in my way or doesn't look as tidy as he thinks it should. Yeah, so work's come to a halt. It's fucking -3 today, so my van's outside running at the minute, defrosting, because I use my work van at the minute to run around in until this daily beast is back on the road. Yeah, I'd show you my tooth, but I don't go on camera, do I? You never see me on camera, so I'm not showing me my fucking broken tooth. It's a front one as well, so absolute bugger. Right, see you in a bit. It don't rain, it fucking pours, doesn't it? Fucking hell. So I'm on the side of the road. So I've managed to roll it down a hill and get on a path. So I've had some moaning faces, but fuck them, I'm broke down. What was it? Fucking stay to that. Huh? Minging in here. Look. What's that? One sec. Yeah. No bumper on the front, look. Why? Because fucking AA man turned up. I think I started to film something earlier and then the AA man rang who's behind me. Nice AA man. He's like, what's up? Do you know what's wrong with it? I'm like, well, I can act stupid or I can tell you what's wrong with it. He said, no, tell me what's wrong with it. I said, well, all I've got to do is set the bumper off, tow me up the road for 2 minutes and it'll be running. And it was fucking nightmare thing. So I need to get that primer pump on there because it acts like a surge tank, the filter, really. So yeah, I'll try and get a filter. I'm struggling to get a filter. I'll try again when I go in the house now. Have a look online. Nice AO geezer though, man. He, to be fair, he was in Erford. He followed me all the way back onto Wales. I gave him a crate of lager. Do you know what I mean? Offered to fucking buy him lunch. Everything is nice bloke, man. Nice bloke. So yeah. So that's the dentist yesterday, today, and I gotta go back next week to have me. I had a crown. I had one of my front teeth grown down today, and a temporary one put on. I'm having a new crown put on it next week, so yeah. Back in the workshop tomorrow. Let's get this engine smashed out. Right, see you in a bit. Quick one for you. Sump off that. Oil pump in that turned out to be standard vine pump. So I've put the brand new vine pump on here. There's the baffle back on first, and then your oil pump sits on the baffle, then your pickup sits over there. Yeah, there's a oil pump alignment tool there. Has to sit flush with the block cable there, some case in here. To be honest, it's not a very good tool. I'd reshape that tool if I was to. Well, I'd redesign that. It's not very good. It works, do you know what I mean? But could be a lot better. So it's the oil pump lined up, chains on, guides on. Just put some sealant on. So now the sump to go on. That's the bottom end bolted up then. I'm going to just nip that one back on so I can turn it over because there's still oil dripping out of the thing. Yeah, let's get the sump on, turn them both back over. Morning, it's Saturday morning. I was going to try and get a video up for this morning, but yeah, I haven't succeeded yet, so. Alright, princess, hey. Hello. Say hello to everyone. She's come up to work with me this morning. What I'm going to do this morning is tidy up this bay a bit. You see you've got oxidisation on things. Well, and a bit of dust and dirt. So I'm going to have a tidy up in here before the engine goes back in. Because I brought a load of liner guard. So I'm going to liner guard the engine bay first. But I don't know if I showed you this yesterday when I finished. But look, she's all finished. Even auxiliary bolts on, look. Everything completed. We've got new water pump. New turbo. We've got new pistons. New chainside guides, tensioner, everything really. So she's only thing that isn't new, which I'd like to change at some point, is these. There's nothing wrong with them, they're working, but you can't service the injectors, and it's what, 1,200 quid for a set of injectors I can get them for, I think. Unless anybody can get me a set of injectors cheaper. I'd like to replace the injectors just to bulletproof everything, you know. What else have I done? Our EGR is blanked off here. I've been moving the water pipes, and it's also blanked off in here. Look, see where the gas is going to the EGR cooler. So it's all blanked off there. So I couldn't get the copper washers off of the feed pipe. So what I ended up doing, because I haven't got any exactly the same size, so I just put the blowtorch on them before they went on. So heated up the copper washers and then cooled them down. It expands them, so it should rebite. Yeah, got the return pipe on with new gaskets. I'll go over it today and just double check everything. But I think we're all good to go. I think we're good to go, get that back in. I know it's a complicated looking piece of machinery in it. There's the one that come out. There's the one that's going back in. So this liner guard stuff, man, I'll show you. One sec. So, this is to clean your guns out. So you got spray guns and things. Comes with, look at that. I got it on a Black Friday sale. But this is what you spray over your body, your chassis and things. What are you eating? Dickhead. This is what you spray over your chassis. But it also came with this, and I think I'm going to put this in. I brought a saucepan up. I'm going to put some boiling water in a saucepan. This is like a grease. One sec. That lot, but it's rock hard at the minute. So just to go on any rust prone areas, so the front subframe that I've just showed you, I'm going to put it on there. Oh, don't lick the liner, guys. Well, to be fair, stop it. I think it's tasty stuff because something to do with sheep. I'm not sure why. It was Pierce was on about it. Something to do with sheep, something to do with fur or something. I'm going to put that in some boiling water. Soften it up. Lid back on there. Don't want her eating it, man. Yeah, lid's back on. What I'm going to do, put some gunk around my engine bay first. Then I'll brake clean it off, get it all nice and clean. And then we'll put some of the grease on these areas. And then we'll spray it with liner guard. You can spray that liner guard over everything. So that's what I'm doing this morning. See you in a bit. $156,644. Oh, it's a bit cold. I should just start it straight up. No glow plug issues because I put new glow plugs in her. So started straight up, man. She's absolutely mint. That tyre's a bit low. It's been sat for a while. I've got a tyre pump in here. Nah, it's in the workshop. Yeah. Just needs a wash. It's been sat for a bit. Yeah. That's been sat for a bit long. And the fucking snow. It's got fucking ice on the parking sensor. Fucking thing. Covered in snow, innit? There we go, the ice just fell off. No, still a bit there. Fucking thing. Yeah, she's a mint motor, man. So it's been sat for a little bit, and it's sitting's doing them no good, is it? So, what's it had since I had it? We'll go for it. Oh, since we've owned it, we've put new brakes on, front and back, new handbrake motor. It's had in the engine bay, it's been serviced regularly. I've put a new set of glow plugs in. I've had the rocker cover off because they're prone to go hard. It was rock hard, the rocker cover. I've put a brand new oil cooler on it. So oil cooler, glow plugs, rocker cover gasket. What else? Whatever it's needed, it's had. You know, if it's needed it, I've done it. It's got the front splitter on. It's got 22s on. They're worth a fair few quid, those 22s. It's all murdered out. Yeah. MRM badges. badges. Trying to think what else it's had, you know. Interior is mint. It's been mapped. It's mapped as well. What's the name of Simon's company? North East something, wasn't it, for mapping? But it's on YouTube. I mapped it myself, didn't I, when Simon was here? Yeah, so I mapped that. So she's mapped everything, man. X5, you're not going to find a better X5. It was one owner from new when I got it off of my mate Jamie. He brought it for his wife. She couldn't drive it into work, it's too big, so I brought it for fee. So it's one owner from new. Jamie's wife had it for a week, then Fee's had it. So yeah, it had full BMW service history. There is a lot of paperwork with it, but obviously since I've owned it, no BMW service history. I've serviced it myself. Anything it's needed, it's had. There's a lot of YouTube videos on this to back it up. I'm just trying to think what else it's had since I've owned it, man. I can't think at the minute, but I won't be getting rid of I'll be keeping that number plate. That's Fee's number plate, so I'll be keeping the number plate. Yeah. Oh, it's had a brand new windscreen. Brand new windscreen. Yeah, that car's absolutely mint. Oh, see you in a bit. All the dickheads. Don't piss up that one, Asbo. Come here. Oi. Oh, this is Turbo, look. Look at the size of him. No Princess Halo. Oi, dickhead. Turbo. Asbo. Asbo. What are you doing? He's the biggest now, look. It's not the widest yet, but he's getting there. Princess Halo, Asbo dickhead, Turbo dickhead. 3 dickheads. Can't dig today, can you, Asbo? It's too hard, the ground's too hard for you to dig. It's -5, isn't it? Or -4 now, I think. So he usually digs holes everywhere, but he can't dig today because the ground is absolutely solid. So he's a bit sulking, ain't ya? Asbo, you're sulking. You're sulking. You're sulking. There we go. Clean engine bay. And I've Lanagard, is it? Lanagarded the front end. It's good stuff. I'm going to give it a quick blow over because it needs a jet wash first, really. The chassis is covered in mud. But it makes it come up like brand new, look. Tried to put on a chassis lid over it. Don't forget, it's covered in mud, so I can't really do it. Look at the mud. So I tried to wipe a bit off, clean there. Look how nice it comes up, though. So obviously, all these visual parts of the chassis lid that you always see and always look a bit not corroded, just dirty. They'll come up brand new. So, but obviously, I can't do the whole chassis because it needs a jet wash. I wish I'd jet washed it before I brought it in, really, but because if I can -3 at the minute, it's been -5 this morning. -4, -3, I think it is now. And it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon and -3, so it's fucking cold. So it's going to be, hopefully tomorrow, we're going to have some thawing out weather. So the engine will be back in this tomorrow. And I'll be able to jet wash the bottom, bring it in and Lanagard it. I'm going to see if this Lanagard stuff, watch a video on it and see if it's best to warm this up or something. Because although it sprays out of here, it's like you get one decent spray squirt and then one decent squirt, then you have to like wait 5 seconds until you get another decent squirt. So maybe I need to warm it up. But my mate Liam's coming round in the morning. Yeah, I'm going to get the engine in tomorrow. Not sure what time. But Liam has got a Ford Ranger, and bless him, he's had some issues with his, man. He done his head gasket. He had an injector go. Now I suspect he's got a crack somewhere, either in his cylinder head or his block. Bless him, he's going to change the thermostat today and see if that's. He's done everything, changed the water pump, everything. His water keeps pressurising and disappearing. Now I said he hasn't even sniff tested it, which is the first thing you should do. See if oil and water is mixing. If it is mixing, have a look where. You've got multiple points on an automatic because you've got an oil cooler for the gearbox, you've got an oil cooler for the engine, multiple points. So, which I've got spare everything here. Yeah, I suspect it's his stem seals need doing anyway, but I suspect it's something else. But what we've got there, the engine that come out of mine, all that's wrong with that is a bit of piston slap. So I've said to Liam, let's take the head off, because the head's already been done on that. So if we take the head off, won't need skimming again. We'll put some pistons and rods in it off eBay, and we'll put it into his car. So that's the plan. So you get one Ranger done, and you're on to the next. Okay, now. But won't be just yet. We've got to get this rebuilt first for his. Let's get that back in mine, and then we can get back onto speed shop stuff, because this is taking. I put it on around Christmas, didn't I? But obviously I haven't done a lot. I've had lots of days off, took it easy. But yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Yes, that's my plan. Get this done, get it off, get it jet washed, get it back up, get it lantern guarded. It's good stuff. I don't know if I told you, it smells like sheep shit or cow shit. I don't know what it's made. I think it's something to do with sheep it's made from. Pierce said it's something to do with sheep. So I ain't too sure, man. But it's good shit. Might be sheep shit, but it's good cheap shit. Because it works really well. Yeah, man, might be with that. Right, we've got another car coming in a minute as well. Jason's here. And he should have the Fiesta with him. Also, you remember Dave, my late wife's car? You'll remember Mrs. MRM, don't you? There she is, Mrs. MRM. This fucking camera that was staying me on today. There we go. Iris Jamie with Pinky when she brought it. It's a far cry from what it is now. And there's Pinky when it's finished. Me and Mrs. MRM. Fee was just helping me, like the seating position. Where's my finger? Seating position there. And she was even polishing windows there. So, yeah, that was when Pinky was finished and off to the Max Power show. I don't think it had an engine in there though. No, it didn't. It didn't have an engine in. But, do you remember Dave? Fee's X5. Well, Dave hasn't been driven by me for over 6 months now. So I didn't insure it again because it was a waste. So I've decided Dave's going to have to go to a good home. So Dave will be moving on to a good home. It's just a waste. I haven't got, if I had another workshop like this, Dave would sit in there and it would fucking stay there forever, but I ain't got the space to put a big X5 in a shed. I can't put it in there, you know. So Dave's going to have to go to a good home. Now I think a lad that me and Mrs. MRM Fee know very well wants Dave, and he'll look after it, so let him have Dave for a reasonable price. I've said not to have it to sell it on and make a drink. I'd rather have it back, you know. So we shall see. Yeah. Alright, if Jason turns up in a minute, I'll get a cup of tea and show you what he's brought. See you in a bit. There we go. The Fiesta's back and we'll be going up for sale. So I'll do a full advert, full spec list, full overview of the motor over the next couple of days, and then you'll see it's going up for sale. So at the minute I'm wanting £20,000. Yeah, £20,000, or what Partexes have you got, or what deals can we do, you know? If you want to buy an engine, there's an engine package available. I will break it, but it's got to be the right deal, you know? Yeah. Well, I'll do a full overview and a full video for sale over the next few days, man. See you in a bit. Right, stop laughing. Right, my pal Liam's here, and he's getting the step ladder because his real ladder left him, he said. Right, so he got a step ladder because I'd never heard that one before. Maybe it's gone over your head. Step ladder, stepdad. Anyway, I fucking had to explain. It's not funny, is it? So yeah, engine's going in, and yes, couple of man job. So slowly loading it in. How are we getting on, Liam?
Sweet as.
Sweet as, he says, sweet as. I think it's going to be a bugger though, because it's tilting the wrong way in here. But we want it to tilt this way, because we don't want to lose all the fluid out the fucking torque converter. So, how are we doing?
Sweet, gotta come back to you.
Alright, to you. Oh, we're trying to figure out, are both the two, to you geezers dead? Chuckle Brothers, yeah. Are they Chuckle Brothers? Yeah, we know one of them's dead. Are they both dead? Answers on a postcard. Oh, afternoon. It's been a fucking long day today. This thing won't start. Absolute kicking my... I've changed the spark plugs. I've got the battery charger on it in a minute. One, two. Yeah. I changed the spark plugs because, I don't know, it was running mint and then wasn't. Yeah, then wasn't, so from the day we've had it, it's been absolutely faultless, so I don't know why it won't start. I've changed plugs, started on me for a few seconds and then died again, like it was missing. So I don't know, fed up at the minute, because I've been working on this lot. So all back together, water system's in, all hoses are on, boost system's on, water system's on, every wire is plugged in that I can see, induction's on, everything, so I've got to bang some power steering fluid in it. Some water in the system, but I've got to go backwards again now because I decided, you know, I've changed everything, it's brand new. I've got to take the injectors out again because I brought 5 brand new injectors. Reason I've done it is the injectors aren't serviceable items and that you can test them, but you could die tomorrow after testing, so there's no point. So I'm going to put 5 brand new injectors in there. Well, my computer won't code these injectors on this car for some reason. Won't show them. I've tried it before when I tried to change number 3 on the piston slap. So I'm waiting for Liam to come over with his computer and I'll change those injectors. What have I got left to do? Oh, the downpipe's not on yet with the DPF because I broke a bolt in the flange that goes onto the exhaust, so I've got to cut and drill a hole in there so I can get that back on and bolt that back on. I picked up some brand new nuts and bolts, have a look. Yeah, because turbo, annoying, don't come with a new stud, so I'm going to run 3 bolts and washers in it instead of 2 bolts and a stud. So I've got another washer in here somewhere. Yeah, I'm going to run 3 bolts and washers in it instead. Yeah. Heat shield, I'm going to try and sort as well. So we've got a bolt in the manifold there for a heat shield too. One of these bolts the heat shield as well, and then one goes around the front somewhere, so I want my heat shield back on, because that turbo gets hot. I think we're nearly there, man. Yeah, we're nearly there. Silly bit. $20 to $8. Fucking $20 to $8. Drills out. Fucking drill bit. That's a drill bit. That's a... I had a snap stud in the exhaust and manifold flange. 2 hours to drill a fucking hole in there. That was done. And then it's taken me fucking ages to get this downpipe flange on with a gasket in there because it's PCD flange and studs. But obviously the stud's missing. The new turbos don't come with a new stud. Pisses me off. You can't get the old stud out of the old turbo. So if I'd have known, I ordered a new stud. It's like an M10 stud. But I didn't know. So the new turbo, no new studs, so I've had to use 3 M10 bolts, and to try and get a PCD gasket into there, absolute pain in the fucking arse. One sec. Morning. Where am I? I don't even know. Umbersley or something like that. Look, the van's dirty again. I fucking cleaned it yesterday. But everyone keeps saying to me, why not lowered the back of this van? Well, I haven't, because shit like this goes in it, look. That's the 4x4 front differential off of my Ranger. I don't know how far I got to filming with you, to be honest, because I fucking stripped it and brought it here. I made a fuck up when I put it back together. Anyway, I'm in a workshop now with a gentleman called Steve. Where are we? Umbersley, Steve.
What's that?
Where are we?
Erford.
Hereford.
Yeah, not Erford.
What did you call it though, Umbersley or something?
Industry.
I can't fucking remember. Well, we're by Hereford. This is Steve.
Hello.
Say hello, Steve.
Hello, Steve.
Steve has been a nice gentleman. I've met him through Google, I think it was. And he's helping me fix my fuck up with my box, because it's a fucking expensive fuck up. So he's just on a proper fuck up. But he said he's seen it 100 times before, so I don't feel too bad. So there's more, it's not just me, there's 100 dickheads out there. You know what I mean?
We know when we know, right?
That's it, yeah. Well, fucking...
I won't do it again.
Oh, mate, hopefully this box never fucking come out again. Do you know what I mean? But my engine was in, I put this back together, and I put it back together how the engine came out with the torque converter on the engine. I don't know much about autos, never fucking piss you on, but you're supposed to put the torque converter in here, pull it out and bolt it onto the engine, and I did it wrong. So there's 2 plastic lugs that go into this main shaft, which drive the oil pump for this fucking auto box, which are fucked. But they're not cheap, are they, Steve?
No.
No. Look at that. He said, no, fucking, I'm going to make him a millionaire now, and I'll Steve.
Oh.
Fixing my box. Right, I'll let you know how we get on. I'll show you when it's stripped down in a bit, man. See you in a bit. Right, Steve's just showing me what he's doing next, and this is where I couldn't have fixed this shit myself. He's just had to take the plug out that connects the loom to this, and then this is the valve body, and he's just showing me, here's your gear selector, look. And that has got your electronic readings here, and this valve here is what selects your gears, changes all the pressure through this for selecting a gear.
Like your oil runs through here.
Yeah, so...
You've got your ECU in the back here, which is linked to these solenoids. So we'll take it off and I'll show you ECU.
Fucking hell, some clever shit this. Clever bloke, isn't he? Huh? Fucking hell. Right, Steve's still at it though. In there, he's pulled this out the front of the bellows in. Right, I don't know if you can tell. There he is. Look, there's the main shaft spline that he was on. And that's come out. And this is the oil pump. This is the whole thing in it, Steve. So you got to buy all this. You can't buy the bit to fix it, can you? So, which is...
We're going to take it apart and find out what is broke.
Oh, shh. Right, let's have a look what I fucked up. Yeah, that's what he stripped out the bellows in, look. Making it look easy, isn't he?
It's all easy when you've done it before. There she goes.
Fuck me, I wouldn't have imagined I'd be here watching somebody strip down my automatic box when I fucking replace this engine. Absolute bell end, you know. Oh, there we go.
There we go, look.
Oh, is that what I broke?
Yep, that's it. Get a rag. That's oil off.
I broke the teeth.
There's where you...
So I broke the gear in?
Yeah, well, the part that drives this is the pump.
Yeah.
So that's your inner of your pump, and that's your outer. And as it turns, which you
I've
don't
seized the
anymore,
I've crushed it.
you see 2 lugs on here, one there and one there.
I've crushed it.
And then
Proper fucked that, didn't I?
proper fucked it.
Oh, look. Gearbox is up on its end at the minute. Look at that. Fucking empty. He's broke it.
Put it back together.
Alright, what we got here?
So that's clutch housing. All the basket, and you got a piston in bottom of there, look.
And what are they? Oh.
Wait.
Oh. I'm glad he knows where that goes. Okay, now.
It goes that way. Go that way. Goes that way.
Oh, it came out with it like just grease.
Stuck to it. Okay, now it's hot way down.
You happy?
Not yet.
Not yet.
No, I think so. That's it. On the bottom there, like that.
You can hear it touching, can't you?
Yep. Same again.
Look at this bastard.
This is your E-clutch.
Look at the size of that shit.
That's 4th, 5th and 6th in there.
That's the
And
gearing.
reverse. That's reverse as well.
That's your
Yep,
gearing
4,
there.
Yep. That's it. Same happens again if I tighten this up with bolts. Don't get it level. It breaks. That's it.
Look at that. Fuck me. I'm glad Steve knows what he's doing because I ain't got a fucking clue.
So new pump to go on.
Yeah, we've got to go and we
all
can't
that
just
together.
buy the. There's 2 driving gears that go inside that pump, and you used to be able to just buy the 2 gears. There, look. Oh fuck it! Look at that. That's what the cracking was. When we put it together, I heard some cracks. I thought it was the dowels, you see. But it's not as that. It's fucking common sense. Look at that. Papa fucked it 2 gears. Look, seized. Won't even turn.
Rock solid.
But you used to be able to buy the 2 gears, that one and that one, and just replace it. But you can't now. I bet there's somewhere out there that'd make them, isn't there? Them gears.
Yeah.
Because it's just CNC them up, wouldn't you?
Well, they get made and then they'll all go together, so someone is making them, but although it has damage, you see there's a bush in there that your converter runs on. That's what's picked up on the edge of your converter.
Fuck that as well,
you see
like.
it, yeah.
I'll proper rip it off, didn't I? Fuck you know.
It's amazing though, it's not even turned a wheel,
No.
and it can do all that damage.
Mad,
Just
innit?
shows the power the engine's got.
Fucking madness.
All that damage.
So we're going to get a new pump.
A new pump.
New pump assembly.
Yep.
Wicked.
New pump, new housing.
So I'm going to leave that with Steve and see how we get on. See you in a bit. Oh, well, I'm back in the shop. Really nice to find this bloke called Steve. There's my front differential. Well, centre differential is it? Runs the front prop. So it's front diff, centre differential. That's an active diff, that is. Like, that's what turns your 4-wheel drive, 2-wheel drive, things like that. That's off the back of the gearbox. So we left that off because it's fucking a lot lighter, man. So I'll bolt that back on when the box comes back. I think I might take it back with me on Monday. Steve's going to have my box finished for Monday. So there's all my bits. But, yeah, I don't know if what I've explained to you. Basically, when I fitted the engine, I fitted it with the dual mass on the engine. I don't know what I've said and what I haven't. This fucking last week or two has just been a blur. Yeah, and you're not supposed to. You're supposed to put the dual mass in the gearbox, then the engine onto that, and then pull it back and bolt it on, which I didn't know. I just put it on as I took it off. And I had a catastrophic fuck up crushing the gears and the oil pump on the gearbox. But if you don't know, you don't know. And once you know, you know. So now I know. So, yeah, we're all prone to fuck ups. I've made one. I put my hands up. So me and Liam, we've worked on a million engines between us, and neither of us fucking knew. But as you can see, my bonnet's up. I lost sleep last night, man. I was up at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and I'm dreaming about this engine because it's done me nuts in. And basically, when I fitted my injectors, I was a bit eager. You know what I mean? I was eager. Let me show you some injectors. Where are they? When I fitted the injectors, these are my old injectors, right? Now, you see that clip there? These go flying off across your workshop as a rule. So these are a little bastard. Like, you have to pull that out, push the spill off pipe in, push it back on. Well, when I did my new injectors, I put number 5 in, and for some fucking reason I started putting the spill off pipe onto number 5. Well, don't forget I didn't have 4, 3, 2 and 1 in. I only had number 5 in at the back, and it fucked off. So I took one out of the spare injectors, put it in. But then when I was asleep, I was thinking, well, look, when I lost the clip off that one, these 4 weren't in the holes, so there's 4 holes, yeah? Now, look, there's a clip. They've all got clips in, yeah? They've all got clips in. So when that thing fucked off, I just, in the moment, I thought, well, that's fucked off miles away, you know? Carried on, got a spare one. But then, in my sleep last night, I was like, well, what if it went down the holes for 4, 3, 2 or 1? And it sat in my rocker shaft assembly somewhere, waiting to absolutely obliterate my engine. You know, because it only take one of them little clips to go into a valve spring and fuck your engine up. You know, even if especially if it travelled down into the main assembly block, it's dead, isn't it? Well, listen, if you ever fall asleep and wake up dreaming about an engine that could have been, should have been, would have been, listen to yourself, because look what I found. Sat next to number 3 spring assembly in my engine. Thankfully I've only run it up to temperature and turned it off. Yeah, so that saved my engine failure. That saved me an engine failure, because that would have killed my engine. Listen to your gut. I've listened to my gut, you know. All it's took is taking the injectors back out and pulling the rocker shaft cover off and finding it, and I found it. I was so happy to find it, because if I didn't find it, it'd always play my mind, have you missed it? Can you not see it in there, Kev? Can you not see it? And I assumed it was somewhere else, but it was sat in there. It hasn't even got a mark on it, look, so it hasn't touched anything. It's just sat there happy. I didn't even find it with a magnet. I searched number 1 and number 2 with a magnet, and as I went over with this big torch like this, went over the big torch like that, it sat in fucking number 3 fucking spring assembly, staring at me saying, Kev, come get me, you fucker. So I did. I went and got the fucker. So now I'm happy to put that back on and be happy that my engine's going to be good, man. And then we'll get a gearbox next week and we'll be happy again. Monday, and this bloke Steve, I tell you what, I'll put his details at the end of the video, or somewhere in this video, and I'm going to see him again Monday, so you'll see him in another video. Bloke from up north, he's one of us, he's one of the boys, he's one of the lads, he's out to look after other car people, you know, he's a genuine geezer, you know, if he can help you, he will. He doesn't do auto boxes anymore, you know. I told him what shit I was in, and he knew nothing about me, and he's offered to help. Absolute top geezer, you know. And he was happy to be on YouTube, so absolutely chuffed to bits, man. Nice to find people out in the world, isn't it? You know, the geezer's not out to rip me off, he's not out to be a millionaire, you know. He's just out to help each other out now. Now he knows me, he knows I've got a speed shop, like if he's ever in the shit, he's a mate of mine now, he's a good mate, I can help him out, can't I? See, favours for favours in this world, man, you know. Nice people ain't never going to be rich. We ain't never going to be rich if we're too nice, but it's not about being rich, is it? I've noticed all the wankers are the rich ones, you know what I mean? But all the nice lads like ourselves, we just plod on, help each other out, man. I'm not saying all rich ones are wankers, I've got some rich mates, they're not wankers. But you get what I'm saying, do you know what I mean? The nice lads just out to help each other out, man, you know? That's what I like. Really nice. Just buzzing to have met him. I'm buzzing to have saved my engine from complete fucking failure because of a spill-off pipe clip, you know? And that was in my dream. Right. This Fiesta's up for sale. Fuck knows what's going on with it. It come back from Jason's. It was sat at Jason's a few months outside though. Now today I've changed the crank position sensor and the coil pack. Neither have made a difference. The timing's all off on it. You know, not the timing belt. You know what I mean? Timing belt looks sound. Can't see it would have skipped fucking timing anyway, because when it did run, it ran mint. Now if the timing was out, it wouldn't. I think the issue might have got a bit of dampness in there, so he's gonna book it in with Page Motorsport and sort it out. I've got to go to Page as well myself to sort out Lee's van sometime very soon. Need that workspace back. Oh yeah, another Lee there. I forgot about February's coming up, Lee. We'll have a look at that Lee in February. I'm sure Lee said February, wants me to look at it. So yeah, I got to sort that out because that's for sale, man. So I'm supposed to sell it and it stopped fucking working. Yeah, Ranger's going to be in the workshop over the weekend again, so it's frustrating. I wanted to be on this all over Christmas, and my Ranger's just taken away from working on the replica. So as soon as the Ranger's out the workshop, we'll plough into that. We'll spend every day on it, you know, every day on it. Oh, fucking hell. I'm going to leave it there, man. See you in a bit. Oh, I'm on my way to, I'm in Telford at the minute. I'm going to go back home in a minute, but I picked up Jason because he's taking Dave home. And I've come here to meet Lee, aka Logsy off Instagram, OGLS on Instagram, innit?
Yeah, that's it,
Yeah.
OGSL.
OGSL, yeah, it stands for Logsy, his nickname. He's building a Cosy replica, look. Yeah, he's doing a Z-Tech on throttle bodies in there, like. Don't know what happened to the video then. Yeah, I've come here today to pick up. And Jason always attracts the dogs.
No, you know.
Look, come here to collect a Mark 5 interior. It's a full interior for a Mark 5 Escort. It's come out of that actually. It's Mark 5 RS 2000. So chuckle in the back of my van. Picking that up today. That's. Do you remember the silver Mark 5 Escort that we had? I got with stripes on. So it's a track car with cage and that in it. I'm gonna put back interior in it, like. So it's a surprise for Sam. Sam don't know yet. So yeah. Have you seen my silver Mark 5?
Yeah.
That's going in that, like.
No way.
Yeah,
It's
taking.
quite tidy fucking set of seats, to be honest.
Any blim burns in it? No blim burns, man.
Do you know what, bro? The first thing that's the very first thing I saw.
Jace, no weed burns in it, man.
No blim marks, yeah. So I was like, that's not been on the road.
Little bit of wear there, but it's alright.
You know what I mean? That hasn't been on the road since 2000.
Right, don't jump at me. No, right. Okay,
Don't be a dick.
See you in a bit.